Hello, blessings on your day, everyone. Trey Urban here, your energy. I'm so excited to talk to you guys today about our thoughts. Okay, so some of you guys pay attention to planetary stuff, some of you guys don't. Well, today, one of the huge planetary cycles, the retrograde, Mercury retrograde, has gone direct. So it is the last day of the last 3 weeks, which have been having us reflecting a lot. And there was a full moon, and between the full moon and the reflection, a lot of us have encountered loss. A lot of us may have lost our job, lost friends, lost a relationship, or was released from a relationship. So it's all perspective, it's all perception. So I want to ask you, what's going on with you today? Are there thoughts that are gnawing away at you? Are you feeling inspired? Are you feeling motivated? Or are you not feeling so inspired or motivated? Are you feeling a little anxious? Are you feeling anxiety? How's it going today? How are your thoughts? I would love to know, because a lot of people are feeling a lot of things because of the changes between the election that's going on, stock market doing crazy things. So many people, they said like 75% of the world is homeless right now. There are people with no food. There are so many things happening. Welcome to the live. I appreciate you hopping on. Trey Urban here, and I am so excited to talk to you about your thoughts today. How are you feeling? How are you thinking? Are your thoughts benefiting you? Are they weighing you down? Are they illuminating you? Thoughts become things. They really do. Continued thoughts will produce physical manifestation in your life. Physically, you might see them, because what happens is energy attracts other energy. And if you are having a low energy, you're going to attract more low energy and low vibration. So what are you thinking? How are you thinking? I want to give you some tips, 3 tips on how to capture every thought and make it obedient, because you guys know who you are. You already know. Those of us who struggle with our body image, we already know. We already know we don't like to put on our clothes every morning. We know we're not excited to get dressed. Are those thoughts repeated? And those thoughts, how do they make you feel? Those thoughts usually don't help us to feel like we love ourselves, like we're really thriving in life, right? So one of the first keys is to recognize when you're really feeling good. Because none of us always consistently feel like meh. No, it's impossible. We're human, we're roller coastering, we're having highs and we're having lows and we're having mediums, right? And we're having all these different experiences based on our thoughts and our perception of how life is happening for us. So one of the most helpful things is to know that when you're already in a low, it ain't the time. It is not the time to be doing your best to make affirmations. No! That's the time when you cry it out, move the energy, go hit a punching bag, scream into your pillow. But more importantly, take the time to recognize what in the thoughts are messing with you. Are you reliving a breakup? Are you reliving the last thing that was said in the breakup? I know. Hello. Raising my hand. There's this one thing. The last thing that I said to the person that I no longer am in a relationship with keeps running through my mind over and over and over again. So it was critical that I lean back into the affirmations I already had in place. And I created these things when I was thriving, when I was feeling amazing, when I had done my meditation, I had poured into myself, I had adjusted my attitude, right? And I was thinking life was great in that moment. So when I knew I was there, that's when I want to invite you to write down the things you want for your life. Really, what do you want? I want to thrive in life. I love that I'm surrounded by people who celebrate me. Are you surrounded by people who celebrate you? Hi, blessings. Thanks for hopping on. Nice to see you, Bencho and Justin. And thank you for hopping on. So I want to ask you guys, What are you guys doing to motivate and inspire yourself? During those times when your thoughts aren't beneficial, I invite you then to utilize the things that are helpful, because when I start feeling bad about myself, it's so critical that I go back to those things that I wrote about myself, that I'm exquisite, I'm extraordinary, I'm a blessing, I'm beautiful, I'm loved beyond belief. I have the know, like, and trust with high vibrational people of impact who are doing the things. Oh, I'm sending you so much energy, Vancho. I'm tapping into your little energy, and I'm asking for our angels, our guides, our benevolent assisters to help clear whatever energy has you stagnant and make room for the new ways, the new words, the new thoughts, the new opportunities to help you elevate and feel better in your life. Thank you for sharing. I know it's tough being vulnerable. I'm up here on the live being vulnerable, sharing my heartbreak, sharing how I reset my energy. So I have this little affirmation book, and it's filled with all of these things that I write about myself. So I have things in place. So you know those times when you're like, oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, God, when are you going to send me some money? What? Well, it helps if you have things in place already. Saying that I know that I am a money magnet. I attract money because I give money purpose. I give money purpose. But you could tell I believe that about myself. I do give money purpose. I do give it purpose. I give it the purpose of feeding me, of housing me, of helping me share with other people. Oh my gosh, college is horrible. I went for a while. And yes. And right now, I'm sure what you're seeing is reflecting that vision of not having enough, of not being enough, of maybe not being smart enough, right? Not being talented enough, structured enough. What is that? Consistent, right? Because it takes consistently to show up in your classes. It takes consistency to get your homework done. It takes dedication. It takes control. It takes self-control. It takes and there's my phone. Other phone ringing. I have multiple phones. So I am sending you support, because it is critical that you allow yourself permission to have support in your life, because we are not supposed to be doing this by ourselves. And if you're doing it by yourself, then something isn't going to manifest for you. We need outside people to help us reset our energy, to reset our thoughts, reset our emotions. So one of the things I want to invite you to do is to pat yourself gently, because what happens is that energy stays stuck. And if you give yourself permission to just gently pat yourself and say, thank you for all of this energy, for protecting me. I give you permission to release so that I can have the new ways, the new thoughts, the new words, the new feelings that will help you feel better. Because energy stays stuck in your physical body, and it will continue to hold you stagnant. It's like a shower. If you don't ever take a shower, you're going to stay stinky, right? Yes, anytime we wake up, it's a blessing. Trust and believe that there's a reason why you've been here. There's a reason why you've been put on the path to go to college. And maybe you need to ask yourself, is college what you're doing for yourself? Because what I've discovered is when I'm doing something for somebody else, or because somebody else has that desire for me, then it weighs me down. I feel obligated. I feel responsible. I don't feel excited. Feeling responsible does not excite me. Feeling obligated does not feel exciting. So maybe take some time and ask yourself, why? Why am I going to college? Why did I want to go to college in the first place? Is this something I'm doing for myself? Is it something that I want for myself? Because if it truly is something that you want for yourself, then it's time to reset the energy. It is time to have a new perception or perspective of why you're going to college, of what's going on in your life. It's critical for you to always ask yourself, why am I doing the things I'm doing? Is it bringing me joy? Does going to work at this job every day excite me? Because if it doesn't, it's probably because you're not supposed to be doing it. Our thoughts create our feelings. Our experiences help contribute to our thoughts and feelings. So sometimes we're in situations that aren't benefiting us. Yeah, and snapping, because guess what? Depression isn't something you snap out of. Depression is a thought process. Depression is a whole energy. It's an energy. Can it be reset 100 freaking %? Because all is energy. All is energy. I suffered from depression. I've been suicidal multiple times. I have felt like in the past that this life was no longer worth living. After I was paralyzed, let me tell you, I went from walking to not walking. I went from thriving in church and having a job for 17 years, and then they let me go. The people in the church didn't show up. I no longer could walk. I could no longer drive. I no longer had the ability to do anything remotely close to what I thought brought me joy. Talking about being depressed. Yo, couldn't drive anymore. I couldn't ride my motorcycle anymore. I couldn't dance anymore. I could not walk to the bathroom. I could no longer even turn on a light switch because the muscles it requires to turn your hand dropped me to the floor. It's amazing. Until you've lost something, you don't appreciate it. Until you lost your joy, you don't appreciate it. When we're in the depths of depression, know that there is a way out. Once you're ready, we have to want it though. I had to want to feel different. I got sick and tired of feeling sick and tired. And I had to start praying, God, please help me. Send me the people who can help me. Help me with the new words, the new ways, the new feelings, because I'm sick and tired of feeling sick and tired. Our thoughts become things. Our thoughts will always attract more validation. So if I'm feeling sad, universe is gonna, or really it's God, because God can only match what you're putting out. It's the way it works. God wants to give you a better life, but you have to know what that is, know what it looks like, know what it feels like. Even if it's just something like, I know for sure I don't want to feel like this anymore. I know that I can do this by connecting to something greater than myself, because if I leave it to myself, I don't know about myself, but if I tap into something that I perceive is bigger than myself, more knowing than myself, wiser than myself, infinite ability to heal, that's what helped me to walk again. That's what helped me to change my perspective. That's what helped me to bring joy to my life. And I would love to help you. I offer energy reset things because energy can be reset very quickly. The energy of depression, those thoughts, if you are open to having an energy session, Reiki, I'm a master Reiki teacher. Not only do I teach it, but I'm a master at it. And I've studied from people around the world who have helped me to learn multiple different add-ons around shifting the energy. It's been proven over and over that energy can be shifted. It can be shifted in a multitude of ways. It can be shifted by sound. If you listen to a sound bowl or put on a song that's high vibrational, that's pumping out positivity, and really, the more bass it has, the more beat it has, the more thump that the music you listen to has, the more it'll move the energy, because that actual vibration of the hitting and the penetrating is similar to when I suggested the tapping, to tap yourself, to tap when, especially if you're feeling stress in your head, gently tap the areas that you know you're feeling the pressure, where you're feeling that stuff, and I promise you it will start to move, because it has to. It's the law of physics. It is a quantum physics fact. All is energy. And energy can be transformed and transmuted. Just have to start taking the action. There's plenty of free things on YouTube. There's sound healing. Just Google sound healing, or vibrational music for depression, resetting depression, anything along what you're doing. Gosh, this necklace is itching the back of my neck and it's bugging me, so I'm definitely not going to be wearing this necklace again for a while. But energy, your thoughts and your feelings are creating energy, and those thoughts are creating a magnetic pull. So it's going to show up physically. Some of us, that's how cancer starts. That's how diabetes start. I guarantee you, if you know anybody who has diabetes, they have lost the sweetness for life. That person no longer is excited about anything. I'm like, seriously, ask yourself, do you know anybody who has diabetes? They have lost the sweetness for life. Their body can no longer absorb sweetness because their thoughts and emotions have shut down the possibility that there is anything good in life. Anything. They're not excited to wake up. They're not excited to get a new car, to eat delicious food, to have the possibility that they might meet somebody, that they'll have a different type of success. Gone. Lost. All gone. Because those thoughts and those feelings create a physical sensation that is manifesting in a real way. And not only will it manifest in your physical body, it's going to be in your exterior body. I mean, your exterior experience. Because our thoughts are always magnetically pulling in like things. There's a thing with like-minded people mirror you. Well, like attracts like. On an energetic level, we are always attracting like-minded people. So trust and believe, if you're in a pity party, you're going to have lots of friends who will sit in that party with you. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Right now, if you are feeling like a victim, I guarantee you that there's more people around you that can relate and that will validate, and they will be like, yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. Me 3. Me 4. Yes, the feelings. Thank you, Jay. Thank you for all of this information. You have the feelings. And yeah, the feelings are coming up for a reason. There's a reason why we have the feelings. And it's one of two things. One of two reasons why we have these feelings. One, and this really happens more than is that you absorb that emotion. Shopping cart where somebody before you out and worried about money, and now all of a sudden those feelings raise your awareness. First thing I do now, especially if I know I'm doing all right, and then all of a sudden I different in any way, immediately ask myself, is a muscle tester? It's fine if it's a no. So it is your own that's wanting. Okay, you guys, my Wi-Fi is obviously done. So yes, I appreciate, and it's thanks to Jesus and dear Lord, sweet baby Jesus, that I have the amazing ability to do what I do. Because if you read the Bible, John says in John 14 that when they asked Jesus about his ability to heal, he said that all of you have the ability to do what I do, even greater. So trust and believe there are people God placed on this earth to do just that. And if you are open to that, you will have that healing faster and sooner, just like people wanted it from Jesus. There's a reason God put people here. So you guys, my life keeps dropping off, so I'm sending you so many blessings. I'm sending you clearing on your thoughts. I'm sending you reset of energy to help you attract abundance, health, wealth and all of the positivity, the things that serve your highest and greatest good. I ask that your angels and your guides and all of your beings of light and love that you subscribe to continue to pour into you all that serves your highest good, so that you can experience joy, health, prosperity, stability, and security. So you guys, blessings on your day. I'll look